Now, I've got lots to talk to you about because you're on Plank of the Week tonight. Not surprisingly, Holly Willoughby's on it. We've just been shown the clip. Not surprisingly, Prince Harry's on it as well. We're hearing that Harry, apparently, stayed at the old Windsor Cottage, Frogmore Cottage, where he used to live, while he was here. But we don't actually know whether he saw any members of his own family, do we?
Well, it's being reported that he didn't see anyone. He just stayed there for a couple of nights, didn't see his dad, didn't see his brother. I suppose we're not surprised that he didn't see Will's because their feud continues apace. But you thought he might have seen his old man, but he didn't, apparently. And, of course, Charles, right from the start, from a few years back, has always told Harry, don't sue the papers, don't sue the media, because that way madness lies. But I know for a fact that both Charles and William think that Harry's current court case in the High Court is an act of folly. And certainly after this week, it looks like it is. Do you know that, for me, Mike, the most incredible moment was this, right? It was Andrew Green, the KC for the Mirror Group, who, of course, Harry accuses of using illegal methods to get stories about him. Andrew Green to Prince Harry in the witness box. He said, you've cited a number of stories, I think it's about 40, by the way, from 1995 to 2010, that you say the Mirror obtained by illegal methods. Do you have any evidence, any concrete evidence that any of these stories were obtained illegally? Harry, no. That's why I'm here. What? What does that mean?
I know.
It's a court of law, Harry, not a roulette wheel. You're not playing crap, rolling the dice and seeing if you can win. You're supposed to bring evidence to court. And don't forget, Mike, that he's not trying to emote to a jury who sometimes can be swayed by celebrities and powerful people if they tell a sob story. This is a judge. It's just a judge. And judges do not get swayed by emotion. So, I mean, who knows where this case is going? But I don't know about you, but I just thought it was one of the most extraordinary spectacles I've ever seen. A man standing there bringing this massive case against a huge national newspaper group with not a scrap of evidence, and then he says, that's why I'm here. What do you mean? That's why you shouldn't be here, Harry.
Yeah, exactly. And it does seem as though it did him more harm than good, doesn't it? Because he was clearly very troubled by it. I mean, I haven't quite fallen for the, oh, don't you feel a bit sorry for him line? Because I don't, because he put himself there and he didn't have to.
Absolutely.
The idea that he kind of, put himself through this terrible, terrible trauma. Well, it was his own choice to do that. He didn't have to do it. But there's an amazing number of people who say how brave as he is and, isn't it great that he's standing up to the evil press barons and all the rest of it? I mean, and you said to me earlier in the week, he doesn't know a thing about the way news is gathered. And we've seen at least one of our former colleagues up on the stand this week saying, that she got all of her information from sources at the palace. And that's basically how most royal stories are obtained.
Well, Andrew Green, the KC for the Mirror Group, took Harry meticulously through every story. As I say, there's 40 or so, every single one. And in every single case, the question was, have you got any evidence that this story was obtained illegally? No, I haven't. That's why I'm here. And if he's being brave and he's sticking up for his wife and he's sticking up for ordinary people against the power of the press. I'm sorry, Mike, but a court of law is not a place to do that. That is an abuse of our legal system, our overloaded justice system. We don't want some privileged, petulant prince using our legal system to showboat his emotions. That's not what courts are for.
No, exactly right.